What's up, guys?
Max up, bust down,
This
Max up,
gameplay right now,
bust down,
guys.
seal up, break it down, wait up,
We ready?
bust down, open up,
We're
seal,
gonna be doing this game against
stand up. It's a buzz time. Got it in the old name, the buzz.
Celtics. Okay, guys?
We don't even pill, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down. Stay 10 toes up, down. 10 toes. Jenny Craig with them. Diamond dance like Chris Brown.
Alright, guys.
Nigga, my water don't drown. Feature. Neck whip like baptized. MJ with the 4-5. Fade away. No buzz. Hey, what? Like a mother. Fade to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the tummy. By the apartment. I moved the
Happy friends
buzz on the
to
I split the place of cuffers.
out there.
And away we go. Curry. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Celtics have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
That's crazy.
Missed it at the line. Curry into the front court. Leads 1. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Irving to Hayward. Kyrie lets it go. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Kyrie, just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul.
Durant. Curry. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Hayward. Inside, he scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Warriors basketball. Curry to Cousins. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot, man.
Irving. Tatum. His first effort off the mark. To Green. Thompson. Hayward the rebound. Tatum. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Thompson. That one also no good. Brown with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Tatum unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, for a long time, I've been calling JT a young Paul Pierce because of his isolation moves, in particular in tight spaces. With fadeaways, step backs, whatever you want, he has. Now, that came from watching him a couple of years ago play at Duke Fantasy Camp in the summer. He was going against Jabari Parker for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row. he gave Jabari the business. Now, this young kid was not even a freshman in college and was scoring any way he wanted to. And you knew that he was destined for success in the league. Danny Ainge got the steal of the draft.
It's Golden State basketball. Durant. No good. Surveys the floor. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kyrie across the timeline. Leads 5. Hayward. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Steve Kerr going to call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound belongs to Golden State. Cousins. And a putback slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Green. 4-3. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics.
Sit him down, sit him down. Ice, ice, ice.
Green to Shaun Livingston. And finishes strong. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach, game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. To Shaun Livingston. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaylen Brown. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Warriors have the basketball. To Cousins. And the finish. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Through 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. We played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back to Boston after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Steph for 2. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. You look at Gordon Hayward. Who does he remind you of in the NBA?
Paul George more so on the offensive end. He has the height and the size to shoot over smaller guards. Plus, I love the fact that he utilizes his body. How about in his 7 years with the Utah Jazz, he made $53 million. You're seeing his game really blossom, which is the reason why Danny Ainge signed him to that 4-year, $128 million deal.
Possession lies with Golden State. Wide open look, won't go. To Hayward. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often. Here's Curry with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Here comes the screen. Curry. And a pass stolen by Boston. To Rozier. Layup goes down. Well done.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Livingston to Curry. The drive right to the basket. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Golden State at the controls. Durant gets it in the right corner. Thompson, good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Fires the 3. He buries it. Curry to bring it up. Down a dozen. Bell to Thompson. Curry to Durant. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 12. Down low Bell.
2 minutes.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Screen coming. Irving to Horford. And a throwdown.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Irving to Hayward. Has a chance. Won't go. To Horford. Lets it fly from long range. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Boston Celtics are in the penalty. Into the game for
Thompson.
number 9, Andre.
KD for 2. It's Hayward who grabs the rebound. To Horford. To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Curry. Durant. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Cousins. From the outside, no good. Hayward to Horford. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Curry driving, but his shot won't go. That misses with 2 seconds to go. First half comes to an end. The Celtics way out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Celtics have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Assists.
The Golden State Warriors are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
Gordon Hayward has been incredible around the basket, doing everything necessary to dominate on the board. Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Marcus Smart from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Cousins to Durant. He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Irving to Hayward. Deep right corner. Tatum buries it.
I don't want to use the word streaky, but Jason Tatum tends to score in bunches. Let me tell you how. He's one of the most effective players in the league and most efficient at catching the ball on the move. A lot of players waste time in stationary positions or overindulging in triple threat jabs, but not Jason. He catches the ball directly and goes, which means he's the ideal of smart, decisive basketball.
Curry has it to Thompson. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First one, count it. Second and 3, got it. 3 for 3. Nice.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Durant across the timeline. His guys down big. Thompson down low, Bell. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Curry. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Boston with the basketball. Gets it in the left corner. Hayward. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Curry with the basketball. Down a bundle. Curry. Not today.
I understand the refs may have made some calls that make you a little bit hesitant defensively, but still, I'd rather you be aggressive than non-aggressive, because if you're non-aggressive, you need to sit on the bench next to the coach.
To Thompson. The monster stuff.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Irving. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
First free throw is good.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Able to convert on both free throws. Warriors have the basketball. Steph lets loose. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Goes to the left side. Irving. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Curry to Durant. Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer.
Get back.
The feed stolen away. To Durant.
I got him.
Trying to cash in with another basket there. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Inside, he scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Iguodala to the basket, but his shot won't fall.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
Durant across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Durant to Green. They'll get it to Durant. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Irving to Marcus Morris. Irving to Marcus Morris. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Contested shot. Marcus Morris can't hit. No good. And no foul.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he misses that one free throw. 3 quarters down. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Warriors basketball.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Livingston to Thompson. To Durant. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
It's blocked by Iguodala. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Irving hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
And the foul. You mean what? It'll be green. Yeah, that was green, bruh. Hey, if you're just not tuning in, it's like fourth quarter. So I suggest you guys like keep watching or wait until this game over so you can watch it again. Green light.
And he knocks it down at the line. Kevin
I
Durant
might
has
go on Fortnite soon
the 3
and play
textbook defense.
a duel with my friends.
Sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a
That's
decoy
supposed to be
and
a
get some
foul.
teammates involved with your passing.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Livingston to Durant.
We
Lets it
technically
fly
throw
from
them
beyond
out.
the arc. That
Just for
one
the
also
8-7-1.
no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense.
Oh,
How
no.
about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Green. Yes, foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is.
There you go. Watch him. I got you here. Right here. Right here.
Irving. Over to the right side. To Irving. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade the block in the second.
How did you miss that, Curry?
They just sustain
You know,
that
Curry's
kind
on
of
a bad streak
dynamic
today. I don't
energy
know
throughout
what's
the
going
entire
on.
ball game.
Stuffs it down
He
with
has 7
authority.
points.
At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start wrapping up and being ready to
That
go
boy
right now.
said, is this even a game?
Substitution being made in this one.
So these commentators be so funny, bro. Guy in the game says, is this even a game? Like,
You know, sometimes
what?
basketball can become a very beautiful
that's
thing
all.
to watch.
Oh!
During the regular season, things can get difficult.
that's a
Energy can be
good
low. The
ball.
passion
That's
at
a
times
ball.
can even be lower because players are tired. They're
Yeah.
fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there
Man,
too
Curry,
late.
you
Just
act
because
like
a
you
team's
do it
winning
so
doesn't mean the refs
7
are going to
points.
put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Oops, he missed the first one.
Curry, what is going on with you this game, man? I know what's going on with this man.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Thank you guys for tuning in right now. Ooh, ooh.
Irving.
Oh, y'all on a double team, ain't it? Thank you. Leave my man open.
He
Ah!
engulfed him that
How
time.
we missed that?
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession.
Give me
Maybe
that.
give a head
Give me
fake,
that.
crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball
Psych.
go in the hole.
Yes.
And
the
one.
foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Two minutes, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the
Free
game.
throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. It's
It
Steph
is out of
at the
reach.
controls. To Cousins.
Can't believe. Oh,
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He was
the
so
next
wide open.
video I'm gonna
Pretty
make,
much
I'm gonna
looked
do
like
a
a deer
duels.
staring into
One of
the
my
headlights.
friends or
Last
1v1.
resort, but still,
Stay
points on the
tuned.
board.
It might be
Irving.
one of y'all that's tuning in right now.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I didn't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50.
yeah,
You
we
want
messed
to beat him
up
by
there.
100,
We messed up
keep
there.
shooting more threes.
Irving
Ooh,
to
Rozier.
Rozier. Stuffs it down with authority.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Horford to Hayward. Rejected by Durant.
This game
They
is
block
all
it
about
back
playing
again,
mind
bro.
tricks on people. The offense is more worried about
What's
getting
that
their shot
playing
blocked
on
than they are
game?
about actually making the shot.
For 3. And Kyrie Irving took the
This,
defense
this,
for a ride.
this is the
Top
end, guys.
three-pointer.
Everything looks
Bro,
great when you
tell
shoot the
me
ball
this
like
is
this.
not
And
what
yes,
you
that
see on
this
my
team
screen
does
right
have
now.
some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged.
So it's
with the
not
shooting display
91 to
they want.
58 right now. It's not. It's crazy.
Celtics have it.
To be honest with you guys, I feel like
Big finish at the rim.
Celtics go to
You know, it
the
reminds
finals
me out of a
this year
story a
'cause of
legendary
Kyrie.
coach once told me. He said, if you
Because
ever get in
after
a
Kyrie
fight,
got that
you're not going to
injury,
hit somebody with an
people
open
felt
hand,
like
correct?
they were not
You probably
going to
break
the
a
finals
finger.
at all.
But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together
When?
as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Hayward. That's blocked by Durant.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Fires the three, and he knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Brown into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Has a look. He's looking for that touch.
Oh,
It's Golden
matter of fact,
State
guys,
basketball.
after this, I'm gonna go on
Cousins.
Fortnite, alright?
To Durant.
I'm gonna end this game. Not now, but
Wide
it's
open
almost
look,
done.
won't go.
30 seconds.
Nice follow-up on the dunk
But
there.
after
And
this,
easy
I'm gonna
too.
create
Get
another
back on
live
defense.
stream so we can play Fortnite with some people, guys.
That misses with 3 seconds left.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys for watching this gameplay right here and live stream.
It's a victory.
Hope
here
you guys
for the
enjoy.
Celtics as they win this
I didn't
in
expect the
very
game to go
convincing
this way.
fashion.
62-96 and gonna blow up, but we won, and I'll bring more of this
This is
for
the
you
presentation of the NBA
soon.
on EA Sports.
Thank you guys for watching, and peace.